So you've gotten yourself into a debate with a creationist. Now creationists are notorious for being like slippery fish. Once you think you got them, they slip away and change the subject. So without further ado, let's begin. Step 1. Be sure to target one issue and one issue only. Creationists have a tendency to be like shotguns. They pull the trigger and 1,000 claims shoot out within seconds, which would just give you way too much to refute in any amount of time allotted. So either pick an issue beforehand, or pick one of them from the spray of claims made. Step 2. Be sure to stay on topic. If you choose the point that radiocarbon dating is reliable, only talk about how radiocarbon dating is reliable. Do not be swayed off topic by a claim such as, the Big Bang was an explosion from nothing, a building needs a builder, or Noah's flood made the strata. Though it may test your patience letting these unexpected points go in the middle of your explanation of how radiocarbon dating is reliable, but it is a necessity. Step 3. Lower your expectations. You can't possibly think you'll be able to convert the creationist over to your point of view. They don't want to, nor will they try. They will resist with every fiber of the Holy Spirit they've convinced themselves that they have. So don't try to tackle every single point. If you think the creationist may be beginning to understand your point, he or she may readily change the subject, but don't let them. Make it understood that you got the point across. After a while, maybe, just maybe, you will explain speciation enough where they will admit that it does in fact happen. Step 4. Politely tell them not to interrupt you when they interrupt you. Creationists have a tendency to cut you off in the middle of your explanation and interject some other bullshit claim. Do not let them do this. And if by some chance you do, be sure to call them out on it. Step 5. Know your shit. Nothing is more humiliating than being genuinely corrected by a creationist. Not only does it feel like a punch in the stomach, but it inflates the ego of the creationist and will make him or her even more resistant to the things you have to say. Step 6. Beware of rhetorical questions. Creationists often think that when they are challenging something, they are asking rhetorical questions. For instance, how else do all these trees get buried vertically through all these layers? Be sure to answer them before they change the subject, if, and only if, the subject you are talking about happens to be about geology and the flood. Do not answer this question if just 5 seconds ago you were talking about speciation. Step 7. Keep your cool. Don't freak out, don't get frustrated, stay calm, and don't worry. You will most likely not be able to convince the creationist that he or she is wrong, ever, and they will continue to ignore what you have to say, most of the time. When you feel like your brain is about to short circuit, step away, drink some water, have some fresh air, and take some aspirin and call it a day.